I went to the Andor premiere at the El Capitan Theater in Hollywood, and I saw the first 3 episodes, and here are my thoughts. First and foremost is the scope and scale of this thing. This is huge. I don't think I've ever seen anything on Disney Plus that was shot with such a big scale. You can tell that they are going on site. They aren't relying entirely on the volume for this, which I think is a huge plus. I feel like the volume, while being a great tool, does have some really severe limitations when it comes to scale. In terms of performances, I thought that Diego Luna did a great job. He's clearly a man on a mission who's willing to do anything it takes in order to get it done. So that was really cool. Fiona Shaw's character's acting, I thought, was really, like, she portrayed a lot just in her facial expressions and tone. And then Stellan Skarsgård, I was surprised because he came in there and was a certified badass. Like, that was, I was not expecting him to be as cool as he was, and I can't wait to see where we go with his character. All that being said, when the first episode ended, I was like, that's it. The first episode is not enough, and doesn't mean it's bad or anything like that. Just the way that the show is paced is for a slow burn. So I definitely see why they're releasing 3 episodes at a time, because that first episode is just not enough, and it ends so abruptly that we absolutely needed more in order to hook us into the show. I think there would have been a lot of complaints had it only dropped the 1 episode. The way episode 3 ends gave me chills, gave me goosebumps, and like, I am in. It tied everything together so well, but still left so much mystery that we're going to be exploring throughout the rest of it. And I genuinely think that this is the best Disney Plus project that has come out. Interestingly enough, I don't think that this feels like Rogue One in its tone. This feels like its own thing. Like, it does have these, 80s sci-fi vibes. We got some like noir type crime and mystery. We have, all of this is set in Star Wars, but it's a lot more mature and serious, and it is very intentional in what it's doing. Ultimately, this is the story on how things that are seemingly small can spread out and quickly become a revolution. And I think that's fascinating. One of the other things I enjoyed is I'm a drummer, and percussion was a large part of these first 3 episodes in telling the story. We don't really get a lot of percussion in Star Wars in general, and so it really stood out here, and I enjoyed the soundtrack. But my biggest critique overall is the slow burn. Now, Episode 3 showed us that this was all worth it, but I'm not sure how that pacing is going to play out through the rest of the season, right? I think once you've hooked us, we need to keep going, and I hope the next 3 episodes don't go back to that slow pace again. Anyways, those were my thoughts. I'm super excited. I can't wait for y'all to see it and be able to talk about it. I'm going to start talking about this on the High Ground podcast the day that it comes out at 5 p.m. Pacific time. So join us there. Like, share, subscribe, do all the things. I really appreciate it. And may the Force be with you.